Think a great tuna salad needs mayo? Think again. We've consulted expert chefs for tasty options outside the norm. From Greek to Korean spins, these alternatives are sure to up your favorite pantry staple. Avocado is a very trendy way to coat tuna salad instead of mayo, and it's quite healthy as well. Daniel Mersing is the CEO of Premier Staff in Hollywood and has been afforded the opportunity to work with many experienced chefs. As he puts it, mashed avocado provides a creamy texture and healthy fats, making it a nutritious and tasty substitute for mayo. The mild flavor of avocado won't overpower the taste of the tuna, and it adds a beautiful green hue to the dish. You may wish to even try adding a bit of citrus, as Chef Nick van der Beeken of Aperitif Restaurant suggests. I mash ripe avocado and mix it with a little lime juice and salt. I think avocado adds a rich, buttery texture and a fresh taste that pairs perfectly with tuna. Whether you plan to eat your avocado tuna salad with or without citrus added, we're certain you'll love this wonderfully nutritious substitute for mayo.
Woo!
Tzatziki sauce is refreshing to eat on its own, but adding it to tuna salad can really take things up and over the edge. Believe it or not, this very simple and easy-to-make sauce serves as a stellar substitute for tuna salad in place of mayo. Tzatziki is composed of Greek yogurt and cucumbers, which gives it a cool flavor that can give your tuna salad a major facelift. The yogurt itself provides its own benefits, but the cucumber adds its own special twist that makes using tzatziki on tuna salad one of a kind. As Daniel Mersing puts it, the cool, crisp texture of the cucumbers adds a pleasant contrast to the soft, flaky tuna. To make tzatziki, simply combine Greek yogurt with diced cucumber and a bit of seasoning. Run it through a blender or food processor. Thus, tzatziki proves to be a superstar of a mayo substitute with little to no effort required. Using Greek yogurt in tuna salad is a wonderful swap for mayo, although it will yield a bit of a different flavour and a lighter texture than what you might be used to. As Daniel Mersing puts it, tangy and protein-packed, Greek yogurt can lighten up your tuna salad while adding a flavourful kick. The thick consistency of Greek yogurt mimics the creaminess of mayo. We also spoke to Lisa Richards, a certified nutrition coach, published author and creator of the Candida diet, and she agrees that using Greek yogurt as a substitute for mayo in tuna salad not only tastes great, but offers multiple health benefits as well. She explains, yogurt is typically lower in calories and fat compared to mayonnaise, making it a lighter option for those watching their calorie intake or aiming to reduce fat consumption. It also contains beneficial probiotics that support gut health and digestion, potentially enhancing overall immune function. Lastly, don't forget that adding Greek yogurt to tuna salad doesn't mean you have to endure the somewhat neutral taste of the yogurt only. Feel free to add other seasonings.
Keep calm, yield to the right.
You may only think of eating hummus when it comes time to consume veggies and crackers, but according to the experts, this common dip can surprisingly also be used to coat your tuna salad. As chef Jessica Randhawa says, hummus is a versatile and flavorful substitute for mayonnaise made from chickpeas. It offers a smooth, creamy texture along with a boost of protein and fiber. Hummus adds a unique, savory taste to tuna salad and can be customized with different flavors like garlic or roasted red pepper. Speaking of different flavors, one hummus infusion we think would pair excellently with tuna salad is lemon. Lemon hummus can be made at home using only a few ingredients like chickpeas, lemon zest, tahini, and garlic. Don't have time to make your own hummus? All good! There are plenty of store-bought hummus options out there, making this easy substitute for mayo in tuna salad a practical, nutritious, and viable option, whether you plan to make it from scratch or snag a pre-made brand like Hope Foods.
Everybody likes pesto.
Another mean green nutritious substitution, pesto proves itself to be an unexpected yet totally doable option. Kevin Ashton, experienced chef and culinary advisor, explains pesto infuses tuna salad with a vibrant and aromatic herby, nutty flavor. Made from pine nuts, garlic, parmesan cheese, and basil, it adds a rich, savory note that complements your tuna salad well. Pesto can transform a simple tuna salad into a gourmet dish with minimal effort. Like with hummus, feel free to experiment with making your own basil pesto sauce recipe using only a few ingredients. Most pestos are made from basil, nuts, garlic, and cheese, so getting your hands on these ingredients is typically quite simple. With that said, it's usually best to make this coating for your tuna salad in a food processor to get the right consistency. Low on time? As with many options on this list, there are plenty of great store-bought options out there to make your tuna salad creation come alive in as little time as possible. Even lesser-known sun-dried tomato pesto is an option, which, according to Chef Van der Beeken, is an equally scrumptious mayo replacement for tuna salad. Yum! Olive oil may not give the same creamy decadence that mayo does, but it still is a stellar option for tuna salad when considered as a replacement. Providing its own flavor and texture, olive oil binds tuna salad in a special way that makes it feel luxuriously decadent, with only a drizzle or two. Chef Kevin Ashton tells us olive oil offers a relatively smooth, rich texture that blends beautifully with tuna, providing a delicious mouthfeel. Not only is olive oil a velvety option as a mayo replacement, but it tends to be a healthier one too. As Daniel Mersing reminds us, olive oil can be a great source of healthy monounsaturated fats. These monounsaturated fats reap benefits like restoring heart health and more, making it a wonderful option for the health-conscious. If you've never heard of tahini before, allow our experts to fill you in on why it might make an excellent substitute for mayo in your next tuna salad. Jessica Randawa says, tahini, a paste made from sesame seeds, is another great substitute for mayonnaise. It has a rich, nutty flavor and a smooth consistency that adds depth to the tuna salad. Tahini is also a good source of healthy fats and vitamins, making your meal both delicious and nutritious. Chef Nick van der Beeken gives us a few pointers on how exactly to use tahini to achieve the perfect tuna salad base without mayo, saying, for a more exotic flavor, tahini mixed with lemon juice and a bit of water creates a creamy, nutty dressing. I love how the sesame flavor from the tahini complements the tuna and adds an unexpected but delightful taste. This one might catch you a little off guard, but cottage cheese added to tuna salad can be a wonderful combination when done correctly. Chef Kevin Ashton fills us in, stating, cottage cheese can also be used in place of mayonnaise. Its mild, tangy flavor and creamy texture make your tuna salad more delicious. It is low in fat and protein, making it a healthier option. The small curds add a unique texture that makes your salad more delicious and satisfying. Nick van der Beeken has a few tips, adding, for a lighter option, cottage cheese works surprisingly well. I blend it until smooth and mix it with some chopped fresh herbs. It provides a creamy texture and a mild flavor that lets the tuna shine.
I want to be legally bound to your roasted red pepper mound.
If you're a red pepper fan, rejoice! Adding roasted red peppers to your tuna salad can do it some serious good. Roasted red peppers are a healthy and nutritious way to coat your tuna, and it stands to benefit your tuna salad in more ways than one. Daniel Mersing says, pureed roasted red peppers bring a smoky, sweet flavor to the mix, elevating your tuna salad to new heights. The vibrant red color of the peppers also adds visual appeal to the dish. To do it, you'll want to roast your red peppers in the oven at a very high heat. Typically around 410 degrees Fahrenheit is the way to go. Rotate the peppers as they cook through, and eventually they'll start to deflate. After around 40 minutes, you'll want to allow the peppers to cool. Then peel them and blend the flesh with liquid. Place red pepper sauce over the tuna salad for a healthy and brilliantly colorful replacement for mayo. Who eats kimchi in tuna salad, right? Apparently, this is one ingredient that is unsuspecting, yes, but also darn delicious. Daniel Mersing fills us in on the details, stating that kimchi is a spicy and scrumptious way to flavor your tuna salad. To use it, finely chop your kimchi before mixing it in with your normal tuna salad ingredients. Mersing attests, the tangy fermented flavor of kimchi adds a unique depth to the dish, while the probiotics support gut health. So, what is kimchi? Really? To put it simply, kimchi is fermented and salted cabbage. There are sometimes other veggies that can be fermented for kimchi, such as radishes, but cabbage tends to be the most common. You can even make this tasty Korean food at home, although homemade kimchi may be trickier to pull off without the right ingredients. But don't worry, store-bought is always an option if you don't feel like enduring the do-it-yourself hassle. If you've wanted to incorporate a bit more fiber in your diet, this is the way to do it, albeit a little unconventional. Daniel Mersing has come across some pretty creative options when it comes to playing up tuna salad, and mashed white beans, though not the norm, may just be the fiber-rich substitute you didn't know you needed in your next tuna salad. Mersing explains, creamy mashed white beans can replace mayo while adding fiber and plant-based protein to your meal. The neutral flavor of white beans allows the taste of the tuna to shine through. Of course, when using mashed white beans, you'll want to make them into a smooth puree to ensure that you aren't getting a bunch of tiny bean pieces in your tuna salad. Now, this one may sound a little odd, and we'll admit it might not be for everyone. According to Daniel Mersing, however, adding a bit of salsa to your tuna salad as a replacement for mayo puts a fun twist on the traditional by adding surprising texture and flavor to an already delicious entree. Mersing suggests, mix in your favorite salsa for a zesty, low-calorie option that packs a flavorful punch. The acidity and slight sweetness of salsa brightens up the tuna salad, while the chunks of tomatoes and onions add texture. Though our expert didn't suggest suggest this directly, we're thinking homemade salsa may work best here. Because homemade salsa tends to have deeper, richer, and more complex flavors, they'll shine through nicely against the somewhat mild backdrop of tender, flaky tuna. Loathing the thought of making your own salsa? Don't! If you have a blender, making homemade salsa can be a cinch if you have the right ingredients. For an easy salsa recipe, simply broil tomato, onion, and garlic in the oven along with a few herbs and seasonings. Adding a bit of mustard to your tuna salad to replace mayo could sound a bit overwhelming, but when done right, it could be just the component you're looking for in elevating your next tuna salad dish. Kevin Ashton states, mustard adds a sharp, tangy flavor that cuts through the richness of your tuna, creating a balanced and flavorful salad. It also adds a slight heat, enhancing the overall taste of your tuna salad without overwhelming it. Experimenting with different mustard types is really key here, especially if you don't like the pungent flavor of yellow mustard. Dijon might serve as a flavorful change, using just a dollop or two to start so as not to overpower your tuna salad. Feel free to combine your mustard with other mayo alternatives as you see fit, as this will help mellow out the tang a bit. Play around with it as much or as little as you like to achieve that perfect balance of pungency and flavor the next time you make tuna salad.